Hey guys, welcome to Spotlight, and today we have a very interesting guest, and I'm holding this down with Angie in the house. How you doing?
I'm good, darling. Thank you very much. Yes, Spotlight today, guys, is with a fantastic artist that I'm absolutely loving. A lot of you know him. A lot of you have heard and danced to his music. But you know what? Before we bring him on show, let us hear something that he's dropped down recently. Enjoy this.
Sound is steady cool.
If I tell you, say I no chop again, no be by force, oh. Abusing me mentally, affecting my melody, distracting my harmony.
Yeah, man. Now by force, right?
It's Mr. Medi.
It is Mr. Medi, the one, the only.
What's the other line? Your show
boy.
The show boy.
Hey! As a show boy, welcome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys.
It's so good to see you. You look like really, really fresh in person. Like proper fresh, you know?
No, I've just been chilling, you know, now, normal level.
Really?
Chopping the money.
But wait, Sha, before we even go into any question and everything, you're just in, so, okay, UK is cold. Yeah?
Trust me.
UK is dry. You don't live in the UK. You don't live in Nigeria. You don't live in the States. You just went and hid yourself in one of these lovely, beautiful countries in Europe. No stress. What was the choice behind it?
Basically, you know, it's just about, you know, learning new things and, you know, exploring, exactly.
Yeah? I like that. Would you say you're an explorer? Like you like traveling and exploring and discovering new places?
I mean, that's what my music does for me, you get me? It takes me places where I never thought I could be, you get me? It takes me places where I never thought my music could ever be, you get me? So I get surprised by the year, you know.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to be your personal PR. From now on, just take me anywhere you go. I will follow you. You don't even have to pay me, Seth. Just buy plane ticket, that is all. That's all.
Mr. Medi, today, I think it's good for us to reflect, you know,
exactly.
in the beginning, how you got into music and all that, your family. We just want the viewers to get to know you a lot better.
Yeah.
Apart from your music, like we're feeling that, but we want to know the beginning of you as an artist. How did you get in touch with music, and what's your childhood like?
Oh, okay. You know, I come from a family of 7, 5 boys, my mom, my dad, no girls.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Exactly, soldiers.
Wow, for real.
Are you the first?
I'm the second, actually.
Oh, good.
Man.
So I have
proud to your mother.
3 younger ones.
Oh, where did you grow up?
In Warri, Lagos.
Hey.
Warri.
Are you a Warri boy?
I was born in Warri, though.
How are you this calm?
But I'm an Ekiti boy.
For real? Warri boys are nuts. How are you this calm and this beautiful?
I'm just behaving myself.
Okay. So the tendency is there. It can come at any time. I like that. I like that.
So, yeah, you grew up in a family
of 7, yes. I attended Green Springs Montessori School, King's College, and Unilag.
Wow.
What else? I started passion for music when I was like a kid. You know, my dad liked Michael Jackson, Sonny Ade.
Really?
You know, Obey. You know, so he was always playing them. And you know, my dad is going to watch Michael Jackson while I'm sleeping in the living room, and then the video is still playing of his stage performance. My dad had all Michael Jackson stage performances.
Wow.
So the video is still playing. Everybody has gone to sleep. I'm watching it. I sleep off. I wake up again. I'm watching it. You get me? So that was how I fell in love with music. You know.
Wow. Was there anybody else in your family, like your siblings, that felt the same way you did in music?
My elder brother always, you know, was the current one. Any new music that is out like this,
he's into it. Any
new dance that is out like this, he's into it. You know. So we always have to follow his trend. You get me?
Yeah. And when you did come out with your music interest, like, you know, I'm going to do this, what kind of support did you get from them?
From my parents or my brothers?
From your parents, because you know how parents are always like, study law, study medicine, accountancy.
Every time I was always giving my parents budget for music video.
Are you serious?
Then I was young. I was giving them budget for music video. They say, this boy will not kill us. Hey, this boy, what is it again? Go to school now.
Yeah.
Go to school. Which one is this one?
So how did they respond? Did they actually give you the budget?
They don't like it. They say there's no money in the music. There's no money. How much do you want to make? See musicians. Oh, round musicians are there. See musicians up and down. Yeah. Like that, mommy, the music industry is going to change. Don't worry. We'll change the game, you know? So it was when I started winning awards. Then my parents used to watch the tape. That was when they started believing, like,
he's really doing this.
Are you serious? Sure, girls in Kufubai. Okay, that be okay. I was
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that was how it was, So my parents were always supportive since then. When I started winning awards for Casey then. So they would be like, okay, you're going for a social thing, yeah. What do you want to wear? Let's buy a costume for you and all that. So that was how it all started.
Nice.
Wow.
And then I went to the university.
You converted them. They became believers.
You have to make them, believe in what
and it's by showing them, isn't it? Yes.
As long as you rolling it towards me, baby, come and be my woman. Where you roll and get a romance. Baby, I can be your only. So baby, roll your boat. As long as you rolling it towards me. Shorty push it to the I'm a boy C4 Sada. Shorty push me.
Convinced that the music industry was going to change? Because I imagine that at the time you started, it wasn't like this.
I know, right?
You had to grind for it.
I mean, I just had that belief, because the music industry was progressing. When you hear people like Daddy Shoki, then you hear people like The Remedies, then you hear Two-Face coming out on his own. Then you hear P Square. Not like you were not alive all that while, but you see that it's evolving, and your sound. You get me? So to definitely get to when your sound is gonna pop.
Yes.
So I was already, right from when I was young, I already knew that, okay, at least by the time I'm so age, this sound should be popping. You get me? So that was why I just stuck to the music, and I'm like, okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. So I won awards in church too, for just singing and stuff. So I was just like, you know what? This is what I want to do, man. I don't even know how to do any of that thing. So what's the point?
Let me just take you to your first gig.
That's a true gift.
I want to know how that felt the first time you actually performed live.
You mean as an artist?
Yeah, as an artist.
When was it? Would I say? Do you mean when I was blown, or do you mean like?
No, when you started.
When you started, yeah. You know, like thing where you get a first break and you think, oh my God, this is it. This is the beginning of many things.
Yeah,
when was that for you?
I was in London here now.
Oh, really?
With P Square the other time.
Okay.
When we came, I think it was P Square and Wizkid on the show.
Was that when they did the one fest?
11. I think it was the one fest.
Yeah, the one fest. Yeah. Would you say that was the biggest? That was it for you, the biggest moment when it hit you? Bam!
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was me, Wizkid, and P Square.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, you get me? I saw the crowd and I didn't even know how to act. I was just misbehaving.
Oh.
You get me? But it was nice because when I saw the pictures, I was like, whoa, that's me actually. Oh, thank God.
And on stage, finally. And then you look down and there's like this sea of people.
Exactly.
That must be very exhilarating. That must be like on top of the world.
It was actually.
Do you know what? I remember there's an artist that said that the first time they experienced that, to them, it felt like people were talking about being high on drugs. To him, that was his high. Just looking, and there was this sea of people, hailing and calling your name. It's got to be amazing.
It was amazing.
So the buzz you get right now from the music business, right? Would you suggest to your kids to
follow into music? Is that what,
with a father like me, I'll give them full support.
What do you mean a father like you?
Because I already know the loopholes in the industry. You get me? So it's gonna be easy for my children if they want to do music. In fact, that'll be their luckiest.
Okay, good. So you give them your experience.
Exactly.
Cool.
Is there anything that you think you would never allow your kids to do in terms of a career path?
I don't think I would ever limit my kids because I learned by example. Whatever they feel they want to do, man, that's exactly what they're gonna do, and I'm gonna push them to the last. You get me? But if they want to do music, I'll be the happiest man on earth.
For real?
Yeah.
Really? That's good. Because no matter what you say, somehow we're still influenced a little bit by our parents and where we come from. So there's always that thing behind our head, like, what are you doing for contingency plan? Even though, do you know what I mean? But to give them your 100% support, that's brilliant. That's actually really, really good.
I just wanted to dive into his
yes, I can't wait.
Because I know you just recently got married.
Exactly.
Yeah, congratulations.
I really admire as well. I think she's a very special lady because she's always got your back.
It's actually right. How did you meet her? Because she always is like the dragon at the gate when it comes to you. And you're so quiet because we've been following and people will throw things at you and you don't say anything. And she comes out and she just like, bam.
It's because she knows a lot about me, you know, right from, you know, when...
You met her.
Right from when I met her. So, you know, she understands everything that people don't understand. You get me? And she knows I'm a very quiet person when it comes to, you know, blaming me for something that, you know I don't have anything to do about, or, you know, I'll just keep quiet and I'll just let time tell the truth.
Aww.
Because that's what I've always that's what has always worked for me. You get me? Anyone who hurts me, I just keep quiet about it and move on with my life. And time always tells the truth.
True.
Time always, just be alive, that's all.
But I suppose she's like my kind of person. I don't have time to wait for time. What are you talking about? Let's deal with it now.
Yeah, that's exactly what she is. She's like, no, what do you mean? Why are you always quiet? Guy, you have to say something. You have to do something. And I'm like, yo, see, no matter what I say, people will still believe what they want to believe. No matter what you see. Carry your shoe now, show it on TV that is black. There will be one person that will tell you that shoe is green.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
So no matter what you say, people would always twist or, you know, find one way. So that's always good to be quiet.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know why. Even now as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, are you sure this is not the Kulugo? Have you heard that before?
I heard that.
You get that all the time, right? You know, every time I look at you, I'm thinking.
First it was some Akim the Dream. Then it was a Rezi, and now it's at the
Rezi. And the Rezi, yes. But it's more a Kulugo for me, but a Rezi as well, that's true. So having said that, is there something that you wish people knew about you that people don't know?
There are a lot of things I wish people knew about me. That
really?
Yeah, like the truth.
Okay, the truth about what? Specifically?
About a lot of things, you get me? Truth about a lot of things, but I don't really like talking about it, because, you know, as a man, you shouldn't be talking too much about past or things, you get me? You should look more into the future, because that's focus. You
know, saying that, guys, we're going to go on a very short break. Don't go anywhere, because all you just saw was a glimpse into the man who loves, like Jackie Chan.
Hey,
we'll come back. We'll
say
chat.
It's Mr. Maybe. Got the love me get for you, now Jackie Chan.
Let me do it. No, I have to do it. So the love I got for you, not Jackie Chan. Okay.
Oh my God.
Let's carry on.
You killed it. On the track that actually featured P Square, Akon, and you killed it.
Like for real.
Wow. Just tell me, how did that feel like?
I think that was destiny.
Wow.
I just think that was destiny. Like,
how did you get on the track?
There's nothing anybody could have done to bring me down on that track. So that was
I like that.
Because we had already recorded the song before Akon jumped on it. You get me? So,
okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was like a remake.
A remake, yeah. So, you're not telling me about it. I want to know about the music video.
Who wrote it? What, you know? Forget every other person's part. Just your part.
Your part.
Yeah, I wrote my part.
You did?
Exactly. Everything I sing, I write. I hardly have people write for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, I might have people write for me now, but, you know, I hardly have people write for me because, you know, there's a way, when I'm writing, I'm thinking of my video. So I also direct my video most of the time.
So you're doing that in your head as you're writing before you even drop the song.
Exactly. I'm an artist.
Yeah. Really? That is amazing.
Oh, wow.
See,
good.
People don't know that. That's one thing people didn't know about him that you now do. He's an artist. He actually draws. Now, saying that, I have to ask this question. Your song, because earlier I had said that one of my favorite songs of Mr. Mady happens to be Jekajo, and they all laughed at me. I don't care. It's what I like. You can't make me laugh what I don't like. I have a choice, yeah. But I have to say, with that whole album, there's this, for me, this is me. If you ask me, there was a tone that seemed like there's a lot of Sunny Ade sort of influence over it. It is very mellow. It is very old. It is very, you know, just relaxed. I'm gonna put it this way. I'm not by any chance an alcoholic. It's very, it's very brandy cigar sounding.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? It just feels like an evening when you're sitting there, cool music playing, you're enjoying your brandy, maybe your man enjoying his cigar and you're chatting. That's how it felt to me. So thinking back, I'm thinking this is like Sunny Ade. You know, you said your dad played it a lot. So did my dad. For them, it was, Sunny Ade was their guy.
I love Sunny Ade, man. Yeah. His leg moves, you know.
Yeah. Would you say that influenced you? Would you say it influenced you a lot?
Yeah.
And does it still?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because, you know, Sunny Ade is he's an icon. He's a
Absolutely.
Yeah,
legend.
definitely he is.
So, sometimes when I'm writing songs, some of his lyrics come to my head, and I'm like, oh, mad.
I'm glad you agree on that one because I like to think that I got
Sunny Ade
it.
was a smooth guy.
That's exactly it. See, smooth brandy. It's very, very. So that album for me was very, very smooth. I really, really liked it.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about collaborations. You are very, very deep. We were saying earlier that we didn't think he had collaborated with any female artists, and he's like, he just reminded us of one, like, Tiwa Savage, Do As I Do. We're like, you've actually collaborated with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, which was your favorite? Which one did you love the most?
Which one did I love the most?
This is what's called you are in the spotlight. Put you in the
Which one did I love
spotlight.
the most, actually?
Okay, let's break it down like this. Which female artist have you enjoyed working with the most?
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll talk about the male artists.
The only female artist I've actually worked with that has put work out is Tiwa Savage.
Okay.
Do As I Do, and it was smooth. You get me?
Yeah.
So I respect her for that because she just came to the studio and she did her thing, and that was it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Done. She sounds like
I
a
like
pro.
people like that. I don't waste time in the studio. Come through,
Do your
get it.
thing. And what about male artists that you've collaborated with?
Like which one is the best?
Which one would you say you've enjoyed the most? Don't talk about P Square because those people are just joined at the hip. They don't count. Somebody else.
Okay. I've enjoyed Wizkid. I've enjoyed Davido. Me and Davido we always have fun in the studio. Like it's just like
what
it's
was
crazy.
the story behind that track and never came out? The video never officially came out.
Which one?
So
Bless Me?
Yeah, Bless Me, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Was there a story behind that?
Yeah, the video never came out officially.
I think maybe I don't know. Maybe
That was a good song.
It was actually a good song.
I just didn't understand if it was logistic or...
I don't know. Maybe David just didn't like the video, and
It was shot in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, it was showing Atlanta.
Yeah, great video.
Oh, video was already shot actually.
Yeah, we shot the video.
Oh wow.
It never really officially came out.
Yeah,
it was
but
a
you
good song.
tend to enjoy you enjoy like. But would you say you enjoy them because you guys are like in the same sort of sphere? Because if you ask me, the person I think you're most akin to in the type of music you make would be Wizkid, because it's also very old soul in the
exactly.
kind of things it drops.
Like like I said, Wizkid, Davido, Rock City, those are very talented artists.
Yeah, definitely.
And I love working with talented artists because, I like that vibe of, I give you, you give me, I give you, you give me, I give you, you give me, and we're done. You get me?
Yeah. So it's not like burden falling on one person where you take on all the...
He's inspiring me, I'm inspiring
him.
When he jumps on the track, he has inspired me to jump on another level. I've inspired him again to jump on another level.
So you guys can just be creating all night long.
I love working like that.
That's so cool.
Then the next day we'll call each other and say, man, I think I want to delete my verse. I think I want to do another one. All those kind of things. I love that. I love,
For real.
I love challenges in the
you
studio.
run your own record label. All right. How do you feel with you being on another record label than you now owning your own show and doing your own thing?
Yeah.
What's the difference? What's the main difference? Do you feel more freedom in your creativity?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, it might not be as as big as the label I was earlier, but at least I can actually call my shots. I can actually do what I want to do. You get me? That's exactly how it is.
What do you intentionally play safe when you're doing your music? Because at times I just feel, D, come on.
You can be a little bit more.
Yeah, be a little while or do something, but you always stay true to yourself. Is that something you intentionally do, or you don't like to experiment with different sounds and stuff? I know you do a lot of stuff, like when you work with other artists, like in South African sound. But when you have your own thing, you just stay true to you. It's kind of like
that was what I was gonna say. Like when you said experiment, I was actually the first person to bring the South African sound into Nigeria.
Yeah, true. I agree with that completely.
If you think about it,
with Maviki's Zulu,
first ever to win an award in South Africa.
True.
If you think about it, so when it comes to experimenting,
you experiment.
I want to spend it, girl, I lay a bottle tonight, I bottle, girl, I lay a bottle tonight, I bet, oh, girl, I lay a bed, oh, tonight,
you think about the UK sound, and would there be someone in the UK you would love to work with?
I mean, there are a lot
You
of
had
people. There are a lot of people in the UK I love to work with, but the first basin is Dave London.
Hey, why though? Why Steph London?
I mean, I love her, you know, her creativity in her music.
Steph London.
You know.
I always say it
she
wrong.
has
Yeah.
this thing that she always comes up with in her music that surprises me. You know, when I'm listening, I just hear one type of, you know, tone, and I'm like, oh man, this girl's hard. You get me?
Yeah,
you
she
think
is.
because of her looks, she's not gonna be as hard as. But trust me, she's as hard as her looks.
Yeah,
And she's just like, you know, really, I love how you said she's as hard as her looks, and she's just consistently banging it out with all different artists,
Yeah.
which I
She's not the
suppose.
type of person that, you know, you watch a music video, you see bang bang.
Yeah, yeah.
You're waiting to hear something. Yeah? What
Oh, wow.
She's as hard as she looks.
So when you hear the bang bang, you know that
Something
yes,
is
it's
done.
really
All right,
bang
so aside from Steph London, who else?
I'm feeling Skepta.
Ooh, that will be a very. You know what? I hope that happens
I know,
because I
right?
think you guys are going to be dope together. I hope that happens.
I mean, there are a lot of youngins in UK right
Of
now,
course.
and there's this dude that sang, I think I'm barking 7 a.m. in the morning. You know, there are a lot of UK youngins out there right now, man. A lot of them right now, and I'm actually feeling it.
I'm sure very soon we'll be hearing it. You know, we'll be hearing you in London. You just need to be here more often.
No,
and-
I'm around now. I'm just like an hour away.
I love the way he said that, just an hour away. Meanwhile, if he goes now, you won't see him again for the next like 6 months before he
Fair
drops
enough,
back
I'm
in.
here for like a month or two.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because I also have shows in the UK. I mean, in Europe.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be going back and forth.
And are you penetrating the,
yeah,
the
I'm having
market?
appearances here too in UK.
Okay, that's cool.
nice.
I mean, I could be here forever talking to you. Why? Do you want him to bounce? Why
No,
are
I
you
don't want
rushing
to bounce,
him?
man. I'm not bouncing. I just wanted to really clarify on the materials that's coming out because it didn't
Okay,
really
fine.
land on
He's talking
the
business.
new single.
Oh, okay.
Because I want you to mention the singles and what we're working on towards in
Yeah.
the future.
Okay, yeah, I have a single out right now with Peruzzi. It's called
Okay.
By Force.
Okay.
And
By
that's what
Force,
I'm
yeah.
actually pushing right now.
Played at the beginning.
Yeah, and I dropped one with Rock City earlier. I dropped one with Wizkid earlier.
Okay.
You know, so I'm actually pushing those two too.
Two of those,
And then
wow.
I'm dropping a new one real soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's waiting for you to
Any
drop the
exclusive?
name.
The name.
Exclusive.
There's no point.
For the
Like, give
buzz.
There's no point.
Like, give
Some
the name
people
now.
can wait for it in anticipation. We can like be waiting, like, oh my God, it's about to drop. Thing. I think that you are very underestimated,
Yeah.
Underrated. You know?
underrated. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine, man. I mean, I like.
No. It's not underrated. No, because I think when people hear your music, it's not underrated. It's underestimated in what he's going to come out with next.
Okay, I get
So
you, I
yeah,
get you. I
yeah.
mean, it's like, yeah, exactly. You got it right.
So I think you should just like be here more often.
Yeah.
Be in the UK more often.
Any
Oh, yeah?
EP
Yes.
or album dropping
if you
soon?
say so.
I do.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you
Okay,
should.
cool.
You should. It's such a pleasure talking to you.
EP definitely dropping soon.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
All right. You have a name?
You guys
yet?
heard it here
No, no, no.
first.
I still.
There may be no
It's
name yet,
yeah,
but EP is dropping soon. So if you guys know anything about Mr. Maydi,
This
you
year.
need to keep your eyes and your ears open
Definitely,
wide
definitely.
because he is coming out with bangers. He's just
Nice.
mentioned them. Singles. Before you know it, EP is also following to drop.
Single
So,
before you know
Thank
I'm
you for your
married.
time, sir.
Thank you so much for sitting with us and chatting to us
Thank you
and
for
taking
having
the
me.
spotlight upon you.
Thank you for having me.
Indeed.
And, God bless you guys for always being there for us.
Oh.
Definitely. Man.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Well, guys, that is it on Spotlight. You have seen it, the one, the only Mr. Maydi, whose
love
love for us is always like Jackie Chan. And why are you laughing? That it's true. If you guys have got the same love for us as we do for you, and as you guys do for Mr. Maydi, then please go on our Instagram page and drop us a comment about which one is your favorite track of Mr. Maydi, so that he can hear it. Because the more you do this thing, the more they know what you like, the more they can produce. Right? Thank you for
Definitely.
watching Spotlight. We are going to see you another time. Take care.
Ọmọlálẹ́ yìí a máa negotiate. Tààrà yìí na kó operate.